Well, hello everybody, Bug Eater 64 here, and welcome everyone to another flight of the DC6B, and we're going to be flying from Yakutat down to Ketchikan as we make our way down into the United States. We're not there yet, but we're going to get there. This flight is about 350 miles, and we're going to be flying the PMDG DC6B, and we are flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 once again. So anyway, we're going to get going here, and I sure hope you enjoy the flight. So strap in and let's get in the air. Alright, so here we are inside the cockpit of our DC6 and getting things ready with FSAirlines. So that gives us our flight information there, how much fuel we've got, and passengers, and so on. So we've got that all set, and then we'll get ready here, double check everything. So loading up. Alright, we've got our fuel and all that. That's looking good. According to the flight plan, we're only going to need about 6,500 pounds of fuel, but we've got plenty. So let's see, double check. Okay, yeah, it's all there, Bill. Yeah. We got what we need. We got fuel in 4 main tanks because we got 4 engines. We're a little bit overweight, but I don't see an issue with that. Let's see if we can go ahead and get things going here and make it so we can actually fly. And we are good to go. We can start our flight. Well done. So, right now we're sitting at Yakutat, and we're going to be taking off from runway 29er. Now that's what, when I set up the flight plan with Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's what it said was the runway. So let's see what goes on here. Let's get started.
Cockpit pre-flight. Completed. Voice recorder. Tested. Oil coolers and cow flaps. Auto and position. Fuel and fluids. Checked. Pressurization. Set. Manifold and duct pressure. Checked. Radios. Checked. Doors and hatches. Closed. Door warning lights. Out. Gear pins. Removed. 3 on board. Seat belts and pedals. Adjusted. Throttles. Set to idle. Propellers. Forward and 3. Before start checks complete. Start engines.
Alright, so let's get started here. Okay. Fuel pump is turned on to low. Magnetos to both for number 3. Starter is already set for engine number 3. Let's get mixture full rich. And let's see if we can get things going here.
6, 9, 12.
Yeah, I may have waited a little bit too long. Let's see if it starts. If not, we'll go back and do her again. It's not like I haven't made this mistake before. Okay, let's wait until it reset. Yeah, okay. So we're going to have to do it again, which is no biggie. Alright, double check. Three magnetos to both. Okay, we're looking okay here. Let's go down, double check. Mixtures to full. Alright, let's try her.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Alright, we should have a good start. There we go. Can hear it winding up. And gauge is showing good start. Alrighty. And number 3 is up. And with number 3 going, that gives the power to the systems. At this point I could actually turn off the external power. Okay, yeah, just double checking some systems. Let's go ahead here and get ready to start engine number 4. Okay, engine number 4, starter, and fuel pump to low, magnetos to both. Get our mixture set. Alright, that's looking good. Alright, so let's get her started.
3, 6, 9, 12.
And it sounds like number 4 is starting nicely. And the gauge confirms it. Alright, let's get with engine number 2. Fuel pump to low, 4 turned off. Engine start.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Alright. I think we've got this process down pretty well. And finally, engine number 1. Magnetos to both. Engine number 1. Fuel pump to low. Number 2 turned off. Ready to go.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Bingo. Okay, so we got 4 good running engines. And apparently my flight plan wasn't set up. In other sims, if I choose a flight plan and load it, it shows up in my navigational hardware. And it's showing there, but it's not activated. That's quite interesting. Okay, so I should be able to there's my flight plan. It's all there, but for some reason it will not. Huh. Very interesting. I have to work with this a little bit more. Do some experimentation. Not like I've never done that with these aircraft. I don't know. I know I am sitting here burning fuel needlessly.
Papa Alpha Yankee Alpha Automated Weather Observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 247 at 7. Visibility 7. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,000 feet. Temperature 15C dew point, 13C altimeter 2992. Papa Alpha Yankee Alpha Automated Weather Observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 247 at 7. Visibility 7. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,000 feet. Temperature 15C dew point, 13C altimeter 2992.
Okay.
Papa Alpha Yankee Alpha Automated Weather Observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 247 at 7. Visibility 7. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,000 feet. Temperature 15C dew point, 13C altimeter.
Papa Alpha Yankee Alpha traffic, United States Air Force 6 is taxiing to runway 2.
Alright, so while I fight with this, let's see about getting ready to take off. Maybe. So we'll keep working on this and see if we can't get this thing to work.
Start select and boost pumps. Off and off. Battery switch. Plane battery. Generators and inverters. Checked and on. Emergency lights. Armed. Ground power. Removed. After start checks complete.
So there's no real taxiways to speak of on this here at Yakutat. So what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to back taxi down to the end of 29er, which is no biggie. We can do that without too much of an issue. We're going to take this a little bit wide because they've got the windsock in the wrong darn place for bigger aircraft. Jet coming in on a different runway. I sure didn't hear any radio calls about somebody landing. But we'll just ease our way down here to the end of runway 29er, turn around and get on our way. And I'll just have to fly it by hand until, and I'll rework the flight plan and see if we can't get it to do its thing. Which isn't a problem because it's really a joy flying the DC6. She's a very heavy aircraft, so that she's heavy in the controls. So her reactions are not real fast. So that makes it actually kind of a forgiving airplane, the way she handles. It's the difference between driving a Ferrari and a school bus. If that gives you any indication. She's just a lot of fun to fly. Just gives me warm fuzzies all over. All right, so we can get ready here to start our turnaround. Ease to the right, and with the assistance we'll make a left turn, and with the assistance of differential braking we'll get her turned around fairly quickly and easily. I sometimes have a problem though when I differential brake these big birds. She keeps going after I've stopped. Just like this. Okay, let's get it straightened up here and get her ready. All right, we got her lined up.
Boost pumps. Boost pumps on low. Fuel selector and crossfeed. Main tanks and crossfeed off. Autopilot and carb heat. Off and cold. Hydraulic system. Down, forward, pressure and quantity checked. Okay. Flaps 20.
Okay, flaps coming down. Take another quick look at this.
Flaps set 20. Windows and turbine. Closed and on. Controls. Gust lock released. Free. Detonator. On. Mixture and cowl flaps. Reach unlocked. Set. Transponder. On. Landing lights. Extended and on. Before takeoff checks complete.
All right, let's get ready to roll.
Stabilize. 30 inches, stabilize. Stabilized. Cowl flaps. Cowl flaps. Cowl flaps set. Full power, please. Going full power. Full power set.
Brakes released. We are off.
Positive rate, gear up. Gear selected up. Gear up, lights out.
Anchorage Center, United States Air Force 6 is type 1 miles northwest of Papa Alpha Yankee Alpha 600 feet. Request flight following.
United States Air Force 6 Anchorage Center. Squawk 6146.
Squawk 6146 United States Air Force 6.
United States Air Force 6 radar contact 2 miles northwest of Papa Alpha Yankee Alpha 1,100 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Roger, United States Air Force 6.
All right, so
Flaps up. Flaps going up. Tail power. Setting meter power 48 inches, 2600 RPM. Meter power set. Climb power. Setting climb power. Climb power set. After takeoff checklist, please. After takeoff checks complete.
Okay, so we're climbing at a nice rate. We're going to lessen the climb angle a bit here. With this, see if we can get the autopilot to probably I'm going to have to end up leaving it on gyro. Until I can set up a waypoint. And the waypoint I'm probably just going to put it to PAKT. Which is our destination. Okay. Oops. And when you're trying to fly on the auto gyro and you put it onto the nav section, you have to remember to leave it on gyro if you want to adjust minor adjustments of turn. Otherwise it turns off the auto gyro. So anyway, everything's looking good. We're cruising along. Just having a gay old time. Aircraft is flying perfectly. Pilot's a bit of an idiot at times when it comes to some of the systems. So now, after that beautiful flight, we've already started our descent into Ketchikan.
Papa Alpha Kilo Tango traffic, United States Air Force 616 miles northwest, 3,800 feet inbound to land runway 11.
Thank you, co-pilot.
Cooling turbine. Normal. Fuel booster pumps. On low. Fuel tank selectors. Mains on, crossfeed off. Hydraulic bypass valve. Down. No smoking signs. On. In-range checks complete.
Flaps 20.
Setting flaps 20.
Okay, and we should start slowing down very nicely here.
Papa Alpha Kilo Tango traffic, United States Air Force 6 is on final runway 11 to land.
Go ahead and extend the landing lights.
Flaps set.
Mixtures rich, please.
Auto rich. Mixtures set.
Gear up and down, please.
Gear up and down.
Autopilot off, aircraft is mine.
Gear down and locked, 3 greens.
Props.
2400 RPM. RPM set.
Cow flaps.
Plus 3 degrees. Cow flaps set.
ADI.
ADI off. ADI is off.
Landing lights.
Speed good. Extending lights. Lights extended and on.
Carbeat.
Carbeat cold. Set cold. Before landing checks complete.
And we have the runway in sight. This could get interesting. Leave it to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Leave trees at the end of the runway. It's going to make for a steep descent just over those trees to try to get down, because this runway is not that long. So over the trees. Loaded that. But we're down. And everything working well. No need for reversers. Slowing down nicely. So I would call that a successful flight. And we are safely down. Let's get ready to go off the runway here and clean the aircraft up a bit.
After landing checks complete.
Very good. So now it's just a matter of taxiing down and parking the aircraft. So welcome to Ketchikan. So I certainly hope you enjoyed that flight. Few air turbulence, but not too bad. Everything looked pretty good. Aircraft worked perfectly. Got our navigation sorted out, and just by making a direct route from Yakutat to Ketchikan, and so here we are. So. Let's see if we get credit here. It looks like everything's fine. Alright, right up here we'll go ahead and make a right turn and park our sweet little airplane. Alright, let's go ahead and set the parker brake. And shut her down.
set. Cut engines.
And you might hear the stewardess cleaning things up and preparing to leave the aircraft. And we will put our bird to Betty bye. All right, well there you have it. We did the flight, no issues whatsoever, except maybe some trees at the end of the darn runway. So that made me come in a little high and get a pretty good descent angle just to get on the runway. So, but the landing was good, no problems whatsoever. We got credit for the flight in FSAirlines, so you know we made some money for the company, and we edged a little closer to our final destination in San Francisco, California. So until next time, this is Bug Eater 64, and thanks again for coming. Sure hope you enjoyed the flight, and we will see you next time. And as always, remember, safe flying.